Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be reacting to the Sonic Frontiers Tokyo Game Show trailer that was just released earlier today. I've already seen it, but I didn't give it a good in-depth look. I was like, trailer, shiny colors! I'm not going to be doing an in-depth analysis. I've only seen this once, and it was after I immediately woke up. So my memory on it is just gone. So yeah, we're just gonna watch this. I love the new Sonic Team intro. That I remember. Beautiful piano. Okay, this is the new the third island that we're seeing. I don't know if it's the third island in order. Okay, Vandalize is gonna be playing, so I'm gonna get copyright claim, but that's okay. I don't really care. Okay. This is it. That thing is taking a chaos emerald from Sonic. I might do a little bit of analysis on this. There's some Titans. I love the expression that Sonic has. Damn, that's a lot of force. Oh, it's so creepy, man. I love it. Multiple sets of teeth. Chef's kiss. There's a chaos emerald on his head. I know for a fact they're gonna have a new form in this game. Because Super Sonic will not be the be-all and this game. But once they're using the Chaos Emeralds as, you know, a plot well, not necessarily the plot device, but as set dressing for the overall narrative. They're not the main thing that Sonic is going for. His main goal is to save his friends. But analysis mode, I guess we could say. Fucking love the new Sonic Team intro. And with that, we're gonna turn this down. I love the I think this is the PC port that they're running this on right now. Regardless, it looks beautiful. I'd love to see how this looks on last gen. PS4, Xbox One, stuff like that. Because I know this is going to run beautifully on PS5 and Xbox Series X and S. Okay, we're back on Ares Island. I like the character design. We're going to set this to loop. This is a Guardian, I think. And some of the press release stuff that journalists got to finally release after an embargo period. I want to say 2 weeks ago. In Ares Island, we saw this big tower-looking thing. Not tower-looking thing, but this. And people theorized that it was a Guardian, and they're right. Now this thing is taking one of the Chaos Emeralds from Sonic. One of the on each of the 5 islands, there's 5 to the Starfall Islands. There's Kronos Island, which is the main green one that we've seen. There's this one, which is Ares Island. There's that new volcanic island that some people are theorizing it's going to be called Hades Island. Keeping in tone with the Greek naming structure and all. On each island there is a Titan that Sonic cannot defeat under normal means unless he, collects all 7 Chaos Emeralds. And we're going to have to collect all 7 Chaos Emeralds on all 5 islands. So I'm thinking, for narrative reasons, once he gets to a new island, whatever the fuck this is, we'll swoop in and take and scatter the emeralds from Sonic. So he has to collect them again. I don't know exactly how many characters are going to be in this game, considering we know Amy, Tails, and Knuckles will be on the island, and Robotnik has a part to play in this. So that's 4 characters already, and we know Big is in it, but I don't think he really has that much story significance. I don't know. I honestly don't. For all we know, Big could be the the fucking the the one to come in and save the day. But there's 3 islands. I think Knuckles is going to be on Ares Island because we know Amy is already on Kronos. I just don't know where Tails is going to be and who the other two, if there's going to be other 2 characters that we need to save. I don't know. I don't understand the story significance of the other 2 islands thus far. We don't know. There's a lot of mystery surrounding this game, and I love that. I like that. I like that. Sonic Team is showing, but they're not necessarily telling a whole lot. Smart move. Gets people invested. But yeah, this thing is taking the Chaos Emerald off of Sonic. And this enemy appears to be doing a spike attack, which is nice. I don't know if it's a guard. I don't know if that was a guardian. Well, I'm trying to remember the enemy structure. There's just the normal enemies, and there's guardians, and there's titans, I think. I don't know. Also, can we just go back and I love the expression that Sonic has. He's very expressive in this. And these are in-game cutscenes, by the way. These are using the game engine. And it's beautiful. Even if it's in-game, I would have loved having CGI cutscenes for all the cutscenes, but we've come a long way in terms of like in-game cinematics. Just look at Detroit Become Human. Well, I mean that's more of a cinematic experience in the game, but a great example: Red Dead Redemption 2. All of the cinematics are in-game. That's where we are, and Red Dead Redemption 2, like for a game from 2018, is one of the most cinematic games I've ever fucking played. Made by Rockstar Games. Anyway, I have not necessarily high hopes or high expectations for this game. I'm still going into this game with cautious optimism because I don't want to set this game up for failure. I don't want to like set extremely high standards for this game to probably ultimately not reach and end up being disappointed. I'm not gonna do that to myself. I'm gonna go into this cautiously, optimistically, but cautiously optimistic. Is what I'm trying to say. And I'm gonna enjoy it for what it's worth. I enjoy every single Sonic game for what they're worth. Yeah. I grew up in Sonic 06. It's one of my favorite games. Don't look at me like that. I even somehow find a way to enjoy Sonic Forces, even though that game is a fucking train wreck. The gameplay is meh. Level design is garbage. The story is just like what the fuck. But it has its moments. It's just dumb, shit to turn my mind off to when I'm bored and need something to play. But I'm happy to see that Sonic is returning to his roots, to its early 2000 roots. This is the type of shit I grew up with. And that's reflected by the soundtrack and the storytelling for what little we've seen so far. The mere fact that they have Ian Flynn on board gives me a lot of confidence because I'm getting some partly like Metal Virus Saga, like, or not Saga, Metal Virus era vibes are. If anyone who's read the IDW comics and you know the Metal Virus arc, you know how dark that went. I mean, as dark as you can get for Sonic, anyway. and I loved it. I loved every minute of it. There was high stakes. We all knew shit was gonna work out in the end, obviously, but you know, the suspension of disbelief was there, and it worked, and I fucking loved it, and I'm happy they finally brought Ian Flynn on board for like a mainline Sonic game. Took him long enough. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna close out this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know this was all unscripted. This was just me, like, no filter, rambling. Um, I know I didn't do like too in depth of, you know, an observation or an analysis or whatever the fuck you want to call it. This looks fucking sick and cool as hell. This looks like a little sentry turret or something. Little ground to air cannon. That's beautiful. I I cannot wait for this game. I can't. I'm November 8th cannot get here soon enough. And the mere fact that Sega I I I I want to say their marketing in the beginning was intentional. Because look at the marketing we have now. Look at this great marketing that they're giving us compared to what we got in the beginning. Absolutely stunning. And I'm not surprised that, you know, that Supersonic was unveiled here. God, look at that. Look at that fucking pose. Look at that. I'm not surprised in the slightest. And for once, for the first time in what is it, over a decade? Supersonic has a fucking story significance. He hasn't had that since what, Sonic and the Black Knight? I didn't really play through Colors that much. Oh no, Generations. Shit, that's right. Well, even then it was kind of a given, but like still. I want to say Sonic the Black Knight. Well, actually no, they didn't fucking use the Chaos Emeralds then. I'm gonna say Sonic Unleashed. Anyway, Supersonic has not had story significance in a long ass time. And I'm happy they're bringing him back. Look at this. He looks so good. And I hear people like nagging on the transformation. I think it looks fine. I mean, yeah, it could have been more bombastic, but I think it's fine. I just look at that. God. All right. Anyway, thank you guys. Thank you guys for watching this. I somehow managed to make this minute 25 long little trailer stretch out into 13 minutes. So hey, I did something with my life. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.